to the channel. Today we have a brand new Madden video. It's not like what we've had normally though. Today we are just having a random matchup between two teams. Our two teams are randomized, so are the uniforms, stadium, time, and weather. So what matchup are we getting ourselves into? We are having the face-off between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. We are in Chicago. Okay, what's going on? My mic just fell down. We are in Chicago, and this is last year's roster, so it is going to be Desmond Ridder, who is actually pretty good in Madden. So let's see how this goes out. All right, who do I think will win? I think in a real-life matchup between these current teams, I think the Bucs would win. But I think that in Madden, I don't know, Bucs are still super good. But the Falcons defense, I got Falcons here. Oh, and they have Arthur Smith. Okay, they have Arthur Smith. They just panned to him. So, we may be seeing a lot more of Jonnu Smith, huh? Or is it Jonnu Smith? I don't know. But we may be seeing more of a backup tight end, maybe a backup running back. My entire computer is super laggy, and I am scared that I'm looking at this screen for the rest of the game. Yep, this background dude has been looped like 4 times now, so I gotta relaunch Madden, I think. Alright, it is literally over 5 minutes later, and it is actually working. We got the OG unis. Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield, they're both back. And they do have Antoine Winfield like normal, and some other guys that they just lost. Yeah, so the current rosters are a big harm for Atlanta, and it's not a big help, but it's a decent help for Tampa Bay. Anyway, kickoff is here. It's really late at night when I'm filming this, so I'm not going to be as hyper as normal, but there should be some more electric plays than Packers versus Patriots. And starting off, we're going to have an interesting return. How do you guys feel about these old Tampa Bay jerseys? Personally, I don't like them, at all, but at the same time, I can see how they are kind of clean. Really, their home unis are bad, and then these Falcons jerseys are just immaculate. Anyway, we got a 1st and 10 here. It's going to be a throw from Baker. Roll out of the pocket, and he's going to get sacked immediately off the bat by, I'm not even going to attempt his name. I'm not going to lie, but that's a subtraction of 13 yards. 2nd and 23 out of Arnold. That is a big play right there to start off. 3rd and 20, an absolutely insane situation to be in. They just got a few yards back. We'll see what they do. It's obviously going to be a pass quickly out and almost intercepted. They're going to have to punt the ball. Once again, I think the Falcons are going to win because Baker Mayfield is absolutely atrocious in Madden. All right, Falcons are going to take the field on offense for the first time tonight. Bijan has Superstar, which is great. It's going to be a handoff to him straight away, who's going to find an absolute lane automatically. With one play, he has more than Tampa Bay's entire first drive. Actually, fun fact, if they didn't move the ball at all, they still would have had more than Tampa Bay. But Bijan is a beast. 1st and 10 after the big run is going to be a pass by Ridder, who's going to roll out of the pocket, stress, scramble. He's going to go for 10, 15, and get stopped at the 21-yard line. 22-yard rush. Atlanta is facing a 3rd and 5. First 3rd down of the night. We'll see what they do here. It's probably going to be a pass. It's going to be out to the corner and caught by Matt Collins. Matt Collins to now Bill. Also, Desmond Ridder is now, what, what is he? Falcons look completely different right now. Oh my god, Keenan Allen just got traded to the Bears. Oh my god, wait, that is gigantic. Hayden Hurst is a Charger. Marquise Brown is a Chief. Okay, hold on. Falcons just drove and they just put it into the end zone. Everything just happened in the NFL. Since the last time I checked free agency, which was like an hour and a half ago, Keenan Allen got traded to the Bears. Hayden Hurst became a Charger, and Marquise Brown became a Chief. That is actually insane. Oh my god. I'm sorry for the bad commentary, but I'm befuddled right now. Can we quickly talk about how crazy free agency has been recently? I mean, good lord, dude. Everybody's moving to every team. I mean, it's so wild. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. They'll start off with a pass from Baker. It is going to go out to Rachaad White in the middle, and it's going to go for 6. Rachaad White is the only player who's caught a pass for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. Dude, Bijan has drip even in the game. Oh my god, bro. He's got, like, whole earrings and all. 3rd and 1 for the Buccaneers. Rachaad White got really close to getting it last time. Let's see if he can get it this time. As this is actually going to be a pass. They would have gotten it if it was a run, but it's going to go out to Mike Evans for a gain of, like, 16, sorry. 1st and 10 is going to be a run out to Rachaad White, who's going to get a little bit of a lane and get a 7-yard rush. 3rd and 5 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll see what they can do here. They really need to keep the drive going. It's been a lot of 3rd down plays. It's going to be a run up the middle with Rachaad White, who is going to push himself and spinning around an extra body just to get that 1st down marker. On 2nd and 10 is going to be a play action pass, and Baker will scramble this one, going to the 1st down marker but being short. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have had an enormous amount of 3rd down needs on this drive especially, and it'll continue with a big run from Rachaad White, just getting stopped by Antoine Winfield. If Antoine Winfield Jr. wasn't there, that would have been a touchdown. Rachaad White has been very effective tonight. 3rd and goal for the Buccaneers after 2 unsuccessful runs, one actually being a TFL, the other one getting that yard back. We'll see what they'll do. It'll be a pass, good choice, and Baker Mayfield will throw it low to Mike Evans, who will reel it in, but be short of the goal line by 3 yards. They'll be sending out the field goal unit. Oh, they actually will not. On the 3-yard line, the Buccaneers offense is out there. It's a pass. Baker Mayfield rolls out, throws an insane pass up to Cade Otton. Their connection has been incredible throughout the season. Apparently it translates into Madden as Baker Mayfield just contorted his body to make that pass. He always tries his best, and he showed it there. Look at that. An absolute perfect read and a dot. 1st and 10, a little bit over 2 minutes left on the clock after the Falcons receive. They'll start off with a run to Bijan Robinson up the middle, who will break a tackle and get a bunch of yards after the touch. Even after getting dragged to the floor, he gets extra. Levante David was on that tackle. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. They'll need to really hurry it up now. Throws a deep ball, Desmond Ridder, and it's up and dropped straight out of the hands of 84. 3rd and 10 after 2 straight drops. The rain has really influenced this drive. Desmond Ridder will roll out and throws out of bounds. 1:47 left. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will get the ball. Buccaneers only have 1:39 to get this ball at least into field goal range and take the lead. Buccaneers do not receive at half. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. They need to hurry it up. Baker Mayfield will scramble out of the pocket, and to the 1st down, he has a lot of room and slides onto the 46-yard line. He just had a big rush again. 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers. Just over a minute left. Mayfield will call a whole bunch of audibles here. We'll see what play he ends up calling. It'll obviously be a pass. He'll roll out of the pocket, throw a check down to Rachaad White, who will get an extra 8, and they'll take their first time out. 3rd and 2 for the Buccaneers. We'll see what they can do. We'll see if they can convert it. It's going to be a pass. Nobody in the backfield. It'll be a quick throw out to absolutely nobody. It could even be called intentional grounding, putting up a 4th and 2. Falcons have under a minute to convert and at least try and get 3. It'll be a punt, and it'll be on the 2-yard line. Punt dot. Absolutely insane. 1st and 10 after the incredible punt. They need to go almost the entire field length. Desmond Ridder will throw an absolute dot to Drake London for 11. 3rd and 6 for the Falcons. They are simply going to take a knee and let this go out, but the Buccaneers won't let them. There'll be 2 seconds left on the clock. Will the Falcons just try and run out this clock with one last play, or will they punt it away? What will the CPU do? The last play before half will be a punt from the Atlanta Falcons, which will go up. Time expires. Tampa Bay needs to score on this or else, and their guy just gets absolutely dive bombed by their guy. Bring us into the 3rd quarter. Alright, 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. It'll be a pass from Desmond Ridder. It'll be a check down out to Bijan, who will actually drop it after holding it in his hand for a second. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. not having a great first drive after half. It'll be thrown out and actually completed to Kyle Pitts, who will get the ball out there and bring him to the 50-yard line. 2nd and 9 for the Falcons. We'll see what they do. It'll be a play action pass out deeper, and it'll be Matt Collins with the catch. Matt Collins will no longer be a Falcon after the season, so this is a good salute to him. 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Bijan, who will cut it up, find a lane. He'll go deep and stopped at the 1-yard line by, is that Antoine Winfield Jr.? It is. These two have been going at it all game. Antoine Winfield has stopped 2 big plays today. 1st and goal for the Falcons. It'll probably be a handoff to Bijan straight up the middle, but I don't know. This playbook has a bunch of twists and turns, and it'll just be through, and Bijan will slide through, the rain helping him go. And that'll be a 14-7 lead for the Falcons. 1st and 10, the first play on this Buccaneer drive is going to be a run to Rachaad White. It's been a really run game, heavy game, and Rachaad White fumbles the ball, picked up by Atlanta. Landman, I think, either forced a fumble or recovered it. He's been a big part of this defense. And finally, we see a slip up from Tampa Bay once again. They are reviewing it from the booth that the ball was actually fumbled. Let's take a look at the replay real quick. And I think he was out. I don't know, though. Looking at the knee. Knee is down. Ball's out afterwards, I think, actually. I don't know. Tampa Bay is going to get the ball back. They're going to say that he dropped it after his knee was down, which is a big game changer here. 2nd and 3 for the Buccaneers. They will get the ball back after a challenge. They'll give it straight back off to Rachaad White, who will redeem himself after almost fumbling with a big rush. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. We'll see if they got their new spark. It'll be a pass thrown quickly out to Mike Evans, who will catch it for 6. 3rd and 4 for the Buccaneers. This is a big play right here, and it'll be thrown quickly out to Chris Godwin, who will catch it for the extra yards. Baker Mayfield has now eclipsed 60 yards, and that was actually Chris Godwin's first catch of the night. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. It's going to be a RPO. It'll be a pass out of it, and there will be a receiver getting a lot of yards there. I'm not sure who that was. That was Moore. There are so many D. Moores in the league that I'm not even going to try and guess who that is. 2nd and 9 after the very interesting play. It'll be a run by Rachaad White. The ball will fall out of his hands once again. This time, I don't think it's debatable. Landman will fall on it again, like he did the first time, and Atlanta will get the ball back. Boom. Oh my God, what a hit stick right there. Rachaad White was absolutely flat, and I think Landman also forced the fumble. Maybe he was 55. First turnover of the night, and Atlanta will get the ball back. We'll see what they'll start out with. No halfback in the backfield. It'll be a pass from Desmond Ridder out, and oh my God, deflecting off of people and running is Drake London, a young kid who is just using his talents to be even better. 1st and 10 after the really great play from Drake London, who hasn't been targeted a lot. Desmond Ridder will do a 360 and then miss Drake London, almost getting picked off, hitting a defender's shin. 3rd and 8 for Atlanta. First play of the 4th quarter, and it'll be a running throw out to Matt Collins, who will not be able to force himself completely through. It'll be 4th and inches. They need to go for this. Just punch it in with Bijan. And that's actually not what they'll do. They won't go for it, even though you can barely distinguish the line to gain and the scrimmage line. But they will punt it either way, trying to be safer, and it'll go out to the 25. After the questionable choice by Atlanta, Tampa Bay will have the entire 4th quarter pretty much to get 1 touchdown, and it'll be a run with Rachaad White, who can get the first down, but not breaking the tackle. 1st and 10 after the good rush. I'm assuming this is going to be a pass. No, it's going to be another rush, and Rachaad White's going to find another lane for even more yards this time. They're really picking it up now. 1st and 10. We'll see what the Buccaneers are going to run here. 3 straight run plays this time. It's absolutely bottled up. I don't think that's Lamb. No, that's Ellis getting a good TFL out of Rachaad White. The Buccaneers are going to face a large 3rd and 14. This is a really big play. I think they debate going for it on 4th down here, but I don't know. We're gonna see what they do here. Baker needs to send an absolute rocket. It'll be a slip screen out to Rachaad White. Rachaad White will go down the sideline and get the 1st down, moving the sticks and keeping their drive alive. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. They are having an absolute drive here. And now, last time this happened, good catch on the sideline. 7-yard gain by Trey Palmer. Last time the Buccaneers had a stride like this, Rachaad White fumbled it. But, I mean, they did end up getting the ball back after a questionable Atlanta decision. They'll be faced with a 2nd and 3 right here. Hopefully they can maybe do something. There's no halfback in the backfield. It's going to be a quick pass out to Rachaad White, who's going to get an extra maybe 5 yards. Baker is now over 100 yards passing. That's actually Russell Gage on the catch. It'll be a pass out of Tampa Bay thrown to Cade Otton, who's going to fight for the extra yards. That should have been a 2nd and 3 maybe, but he made a 1st and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers. This is going to be an obvious run out of Rachaad White, who's going to get thrown down after a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3 for the Buccaneers. They need to go for this even if they don't get it, but I'm hoping they do, even though I think I put money on the Falcons here. The Buccaneers, I like them more as a team, I'm not going to lie. Well, now that Kirk is there, not there, but now that Kirk is in Atlanta, hold on. 2-minute warning, and it's going to be a 4th and inches. They need to keep their offense out there. Hopefully the CPU knows that. And they certainly do. 4th and inches. Do they run it? Do they do a short pass? What do they do here? We've seen the QB draw come out. I don't know what's going to happen. 4th and inches. It looks like it might be a run out of Rachaad White. And that's exactly what it'll be. Who will not get it? That might be as close as you can get. And once again, Landman is going to be there. He has done so much for this defense today. And look at that. He just completely arm bars Rachaad White. This game is not over, but it is pretty close. Atlanta is probably going to try and just run this ball out. But they're on the 5, so they're in danger here. Especially if they turn it over. It's a great opportunity for Tampa Bay. The 1st and 10, my computer is glitching. And it'll be a 7-yard rush. 3rd and inches for the Falcons. This is actually a really big play here, because if they don't get it, which they will, and they'll get a lot more too, as Bijan will break out, getting stopped by Antoine Winfield. Once again, these two have been stopping each other from big plays. Well, this is a 3rd and 8 for the Falcons, which means by my video rules I will show it, but it will be the 2nd to last play, as the clock will run out and the Falcons are victorious. The final score is 14-7. I don't know what the title of this video is going to be. Hopefully it comes out to me in the stats. Looking at that scoring report, you kind of understand what we've kind of gone through with this game, but let's go ahead and take out the stats. Baker was the better passer with a 95.2 rating. He was 15 for 22, 112 yards, and a touchdown, 68% completion. While Desmond Ridder, only 7 for 14, 96 yards, and a 50% completion rate with nothing to show for it. Rushing-wise, Rachaad White led, Bijan Robinson led, I was about to say, with 13 for 113 and 2 rushing touchdowns, while Rachaad White only had 16 for 88 and a fumble, even. Baker Mayfield also dominated with 3 for 29. Going over to receiving, the leader is actually Matt Collins, who is no longer on this team, so it's not historically accurate. I guess this is Darnell Mooney now, right? Anyway, Matt Collins 3 for 43, Rachaad White was 5 for 39, Mike Evans was 3 for 27, Kyle Pitts was 1 for 25. And then we can go over to defensive. Starting off, Nate Landman had 13 tackles, absolute demon. Caden Ellis had 10. I did not realize that. Antoine Winfield had 6, KJ Britt had 5, and Levante David also had 5. TFL-wise, Caden Ellis had 2, Nate Landman had 1, Arnold D, that's what I've been calling him in all my videos, also had 1. What are these positions? They got no linebacker. Oh my god, the linebackers. Alright, so Arnold E had a sack. That's the only sack this game. 0 interceptions. Pass deflections out of KJ Britt and AJ Terrell Jr., who actually didn't have many stats. A forced fumble out of Nate Landman. I mean, this dude is absolutely insane. He also got the fumble recovery on that one. No blocks, no safeties, and no touchdowns. I think I know what this video is going to be. It's going to be something about the defensive linebackers for Atlanta. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. It's not what I normally do, but I like doing this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.